Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set.
Looking to pass. It's O'Neal. Makes the catch. It's Winston. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. It's caught. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Stanford quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he wants it all. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They think there's room to run to the right here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Finds the tight end.
That's a good example of why location on throws is so important. It's 3rd down, and if the quarterback just puts that in a better spot, his player can catch it and advance it and maybe get the first, but because he killed his receiver's momentum because of the poor throw, the defense was able to rally and make a stop.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Back to pass, it's O'Neal. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Stanford set to boot it deep to start this second half. He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'll open the second half on the ground. Pass to Stigson, still on his feet. There he goes to the left. The 10. Touchdown, Falcons! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
48, Stanford, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. See the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. The give to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Fires to the wideout. Got a man. It's Smith. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Stanford going back to work with another first down. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. He's got it.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Steps away. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. It's Smith. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play again.
There he goes. And he's almost to that first down marker. They're saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll throw on third down. It's complete to the right. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And the running back made the catch along the sidelines, but he drifted out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
I know we're in the third quarter, but because they're trailing like they are, they're right now in 4-down mode every single drive. You throw an incompletion down in the red zone, this is a no-brainer. They're going to be throwing it again, and we'll see if the defense can step up here.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. West Virginia is ahead right now, but that's not exactly Major Harris out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Pittsburgh. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
They'll run it from the gun. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to...
Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball soon.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Throws for the tight end. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move. Going for it on 4th down. Trailing. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. And the Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the tailback. Can't get him to the ground. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Touchdown, Air Force! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Air Force 55, Stanford 21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Avery. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Backed up now, here's second and long.
And that's why turn into long gains because of his ability after the catch. It's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. With the catch, it's Thorne. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Here we go. Back to pass on second down. Buys a little extra time. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Stanford 21.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Wants to throw. It's O'Neal. Caught near the sticks. It's Thorne. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Stanford wants to push the pace. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now on second down. They go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. Now the play fake. He turns that loose down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Under fire. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on fourth down, and they'll get it back. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Give to the single back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Wide open downfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Air Force.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
69. Stanford, 21.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. Caught close to the marker. It's Winston. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Looking for a man. It's O'Neal.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Stanford quickly to the line. Looking to throw again. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great.
Looking for a huge play. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way. And you know the quarterback, he's got like a sonar on him. He's always aware of where he is, and I like the idea. I'm going to keep throwing this guy the football and see if he can get another touchdown.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. On target to the left. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back on the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run it from the gun. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Right back to him on the ground. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
21.
And he's going to bring this one out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Fights off a defender. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. They'll leave it with him. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Stanford wants to push the pace. Give on the option. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Quarterback on the keeper.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, If you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays, but he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
And some room to work. Turning it on. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, a mere 10 seconds to go in the game. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Here we go. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Here comes the heat. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film.
Deep shot for the end zone. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this